All right. I guess this is funny, but it isn't that funny. It's just kind of retarded because look, people are all about this diversity bullshit, and then they uh, talk about sensitivity and how things are really. It's important always not to trigger people, and then in the end, they end up just taking a dump all over people's traditions. So, the Hanukkah holiday is it's actually not the most important holiday in Judaism. It is important, but it's not like the most integral one would be Yom Kippur, and then you would probably have Passover, and then there's some other ones that people know less of, which that's not even the topic today. But the idea behind Hanukkah is to return to the original meaning of the scripture, not to pollute scripture, not to pollute your own tradition with ideas that kind of dilute the originality of them. Okay, so to put it lightly, it's almost like there's a certain point when you take a certain idea, which Judaism is an idea. It's not an ethnicity. An ism cannot be an ethnicity or a race. A religion cannot be one either. In Hebrew, it's called Yahadut, which is Judaism, literally Judaism. So this woman is out of her goddamn mind. But it's really like I can't even begin to explain how. I mean, there's no connection. Okay, so this isn't an issue of being offensive. It's an issue of what are we talking about here? She made a Hanukkah. So in the temple, the original temple in the Bible, where the priests would offer up sacrifices, animal sacrifices. You had a menorah, which was basically a seven-stemmed candelabra. So it would be three stems on one side and three stems on the other side, and in the middle there would be one central stem, and that would be basically that would be one of the fixtures in the temple. Again, I'm not a huge expert on this, but that's the gist of it. She made a custom-made menorah, or Hanukkah as it's called in Hanukkah. On Hanukkah, there's 8 candles total, plus one candle in the middle, the shamash, which you use to light the rest of them. And she made one that looks like a poon. And I guess this is a freedom of speech country. People can do whatever the hell they want. Sometimes though, when you do whatever you want, nobody understands what you're getting at. Okay, what connection does one thing have to do with the other? This is the same person, by the way, who did the ridiculous sex romp in the Bill Nye show, whatever that show was called. I think it was Bill Nye Saves the World. It's good to have some coffee at home finally today. So I was watching Alicia Clegg's channel, and I came across this. I was like, yeah, this is something. I mean, at least I guess it's a light topic, but really this is just, who the hell are these people? So this is a woman who took a children's show, the Bill Nye show, and made this. I'm not even going to put the dance here, but this ridiculous song about I think it was like anal sex or something. And it's clear to me that this must be some sort of a nymphomaniac. And she stars in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend on the CW. You know what? I want to say this, okay? I don't know if you got this. Isn't a complaint because I never really was into the CW, but I want to ask you guys: do you guys remember that? So those of you that are born in the U.S., okay? So Arjun, I'm not expecting Arjun watches my channel, and I have other friends from overseas from who watch the channel. But those of you that live in the U.S. and remember the CW growing up, or the WB as it used to be called, I don't remember like these ridiculous sex themed shows from back then. I mean, some of them, you know, I kind of stopped watching any broadcast TV way before Gossip Girl, so I don't even know if Gossip Girl is. Plus, it's not even my type of show. But I remember it was like Dawson's Creek. There were some themes that were sexual. I believe that there was Seventh Heaven, where the dad it ended up being was like the guy who played the dad ended up being some sort of sexual predator of some point of some type. I don't even remember what it was. But we're really entering into an era where you have the actual people on those shows are just they're out of their damn minds. I mean, this isn't even an issue. This has nothing to do. What's the connection here? So you see all these people reacting, and Seinfeld. You'll be serving a vegetarian menu, I assume, and this woman cringes at it. But cringes why? Why does she have a check mark, by the way? She has 15,000 followers. Okay, that entitles you to. This one has 98,000. Okay, and almost everybody else here is just like completely disgusted by this. So So I don't know. Okay, I'm not somebody who's I'm not an artistic type necessarily. I'm more into writing and creative writing. Of course, I'm an engineer in life. So maybe I'm just the wrong type of person. But is there a stream of art where you just try to create something that the least amount of people will really enjoy? Because that's basically what I'm seeing here. This is ridiculous. People like this, by the way, they don't have any right to complain about anybody hating on them. Because once you create art that's deliberately in order to provoke people. By the way, this provokes people who are Jewish. It probably also you're going to get a lot of hate from people who hate Jews. So there's this is an idiot. This person wants to at the same time be hated by Jewish people and anti-Semites. It's ridiculous. So I'll put the tweet in the description. Maybe I'll just put an archive tweet. I mean, I just thought maybe I'd make this. This was really something that I guess catches your eye, if I could put it that way. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to watching Alicia's video, and I'll see you guys later.